to the last episode of John F. Kennedy. This is the most famous assassination, I think. If it's not, it's Abraham Lincoln. So let's get started. 1963, John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, the most recent U.S. president to die in office, was assassinated on November 22, 1963, in Dallas, Texas. He was shot by Lee Harvey Oswald on the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository as his motorcade passed through Dealey Plaza. Kennedy was pronounced dead about 30 minutes later at Parkland Memorial Hospital at age 46. Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson was sworn as president aboard Air Force One shortly afterwards. Oswald was arrested but was killed, but himself killed 2 days later by Jack Ruby, who saw him in police custody. The Warren Commission concluded Oswald acted alone, but numerous conspiracy theories and public suspicion have persisted over the decades, suggesting involvement by various parties such as CSA, mafia, or foreign governments. The assassination remains one of the most scrutinized and debated events in American history. John F. Kennedy and the Kennedy assassination led Lyndon B. Johnson to assume the presidency. Here are some photos related to John F. Kennedy's death, burial, and more. We have a lot of videos. a lot of photos, so that's why I'm going to get into that. John F. Kennedy moments before he was shot. Lee Harvey Oswald, the quote-unquote alleged shooter. This is a mugshot, by the way. I think it's a mugshot. Last words. No, they certainly can't. Applying to Neely Connolly, the wife of John Connolly, the governor of Texas at the time. Mr. President, they can't make you believe now that there are not some in Dallas that can love and appreciate you, can they? Kennedy described with his wife Jacqueline, or negative Jackie Kennedy here. Funeral of John F. Kennedy, 3 days later. And everyone, this is the Warren Commission. This is a bit confusing. This one is here, Warren Commission. So this is Lyndon B. Johnson, who's giving it to Earl Warren, and then over here are the members. So we have Earl Warren, the Chief Justice of the United States, Richard Russell, Georgia Governor from 1931 to 1933, John Cooper, a U.S. Senator from Kentucky from 1956 to 1973, Gerald R. Ford, U.S. House Representative from Michigan, 1949 to 1973, 4th U.S. Vice President, 1972 to 1974, 38th U.S. President, 1974 to 1977. Yeah, he's probably the most known one. Harold Boggs, U.S. House Representative from 1947 to 1973. House Representative, 1971 to 1973. Alan Dulles, Director of CIA from 51 to 61, and John McClure, Second President of the World Bank Group, 1947 to 1949. So there were 7 members. And they found out Lee Harvey Oswald did it alone, but it's not confirmed yet.
At 2:38 in the forward cabin of Air Force One, a necessary ceremony.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, defend the Constitution of the United States. And help me God.
So our 72s over here, Lyndon B. Johnson was just 2 cars behind Kennedy when Kennedy was shot. The Secret Service agent in his car, Rufus Youngblood, pushed him to the ground floor. The car had then sped to Parkland Memorial Hospital, but Kennedy was pronounced dead. Johnson went back to take the Air Force One, the oath of office, and Air Force One in Dallas, Texas, before the plane departed by Sarah T. Hughes, the Judge of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Texas. Hughes remained the only only female to administer presidential office. How long did Lyndon B. Johnson serve? Lyndon B. Johnson's first term was, as sources was only the remainder of Kennedy's term, which was a source in U.S. history. At only 400, and this is actually confirmed, 425 days. 1 year, 1 month, 29 days. Johnson then won re-election by a landslide to a full term of his own on January 20th, 1969. Lyndon B. Johnson around the time of the election, and 2 facts about Johnson. When Johnson was re-elected, he was only president for just under a year. Second, Johnson's re-election was the first time a Democrat won the 3 states: Alaska, Vermont, and Maine. In fact, Vermont and Maine didn't even vote for FDR every single election. And this is the only time Alaska voted Democrat. And summary time. So this is all the presidents. So as you guys can see, of the 8 presidents who died in office, 2 were Whigs, 4 Republicans, and 2 Democrats. 4 of them died in office: John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, William McKinley, and James E. Garfield. And 4 died in natural causes: William Henry Harrison, Jack B. Taylor, Warren G. Harding, and Franklin D. Roosevelt. Quick facts. Here's 5 quick facts. Abraham Lincoln, William McKinley, and FDR were the only presidents who actually served a full term and a partial term. FDR actually served 3 full terms. John F. Kennedy is the only Democrat to be assassinated, as you guys can see from this graph. Abraham Lincoln, James E. Garfield, William McKinley, John F. Kennedy. William Henry Harrison were actually the only Whig presidents to be elected. Also, all of the deaths except Taylor were probably cursed to canoe. But once if elected in the year ending in 0 in office, they will die. 1840, William Henry Harrison. 1860, Abraham Lincoln. 1880, James E. Garfield. 1900, William McKinley. 1920, Warren G. Harding. 1940, Franklin D. Roosevelt. 1960, John F. Kennedy. Of all the U.S. presidents who died in office, 2 Whigs, 4 Republicans, and 2 Democrats. And the series is done. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. I'm going to these videos right up to YouTube, and peace.